Apparently, 2 days hasn't been enough for me to fully recover, so yeah, I sound kind of crappy, and honestly, talking now doesn't sound any better, but I have to get at least one more recording done. Sorry about this, guys. I'm trying. I'm pushing my way through. Sorry. Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, and welcome to this episode of Let's Play Avernum 4. I think I screwed up my intro a bit there, and I am really out of it. Anyway, last episode, I think we looked underground a bit and above ground at the areas here and just to the south. I think that's what we did. So now let's keep heading northwards, further towards Gnass. Onwards. See what we can find up in here. Well, so far nothing but a lot of rocks. Nothing too special yet. Well, here's a road. Nothing there. Ah, people. There is an Avernite soldier patrolling this road. He walks up to you with his hands up, motioning you to stop. The guards behind him raise their bows. "Stop right there! I'm Captain Bone, and I've been put here to warn people off. The city of Darman isn't safe for refugees or strangers right now. You can enter, but nobody is vouching for your safety." The archers behind him look like they would happily shoot you down where you stand. What would you do to me if I try to enter Darman? Me? Nothing. But you should worry about what the people in town will do. Which is? There have been some stabbings of outsiders, a few poisonings, a beheading or two. The folk in the city are quick to anger. Captain Bone stands in your path, frowning. You can talk all you want, but my message is the same. Strangers, refugees or not, aren't welcome in Darman. Are there lots of refugees around here? Yes, too many from Blosk and other places. Poor unfortunate parasites using their hard luck as an excuse to leech off of us. Refugees are nothing but targets for bandits and, well, the occasional vigilante. The smart ones headed east to the castle. Why is Darman so hostile? Because we have to be. Because of the shade. The captain has a strange look on his face, as if what he is saying doesn't entirely make sense to him. When the shade is close, it makes people quick to anger. Yes. Out here it's not as strong, so I can sort of think, a little. But in the town I would watch my step. Is the shade in Darman now? I don't know. Sometimes it is in Darman, and sometimes it is the ruins of Blosk. One moment it is in one, the next moment it appears in another. So the people in Darman attack outsiders. It's been known to happen. Often. Perhaps I can do something to help them. I wouldn't try it. After what happened in Blosk, if you anger the shade by attacking it, the guards are likely to fight on the side of the shade. Right, so don't touch the shade in Darman. We'll keep that in mind. Oh goody, a couple crystals. Alright, roundabout this way, see anything else we might find. Huh. Okay, I am pretty certain that this is probably going to be related to quests in Darman, so I am not going to step in there right now. There are several refugees here, poor people who fled the chaos of Blosk and Darman. They are poor and hungry, living off what they can beg and scavenge. When you approach, however, they shy away from you. The treatment they have received at the hands of the locals has made them very shy of strangers, especially armed ones. Very unfortunate. Oh! Rogue Archer. Well. Interesting. Hate when that happens. Yeah, that's dead. I like how there's actually some coin and a sword there. Shows they're actually trying to split it up. Probably arguing over it, most likely. There we go. Alright, and now north again. And I believe we'll be entering the city of Gnass here. Of course, first we look around the outside, as I do. Ah, I can see the city of Blosk there. Alright then, let's take a look inside Gnass. You enter the village of Gnass. This is one of the largest colonies of Sliths in Avernum, and certainly the one most loyal to the crown. The Sliths of Gnass have fought for Avernum since the earliest days. Now, though, Gnass is very quiet. Only a few Sliths roam the pathways, and the guards by the bridges are very alert. They keep their weapons handy as you enter, worried that you might have come to cause trouble. It is sensible that the chaos in this part of the Great Cave might have caused some of the Sliths to leave, but you are impressed that they would be so upset by your visit. Odd. The Slith guards don't speak when you approach. They watch you alertly, weapons at the ready. Such a cold reception is truly out of character for Gnass. Concerning. This young Slith is working in the orchard. He doesn't seem to be able to talk. When he sees you, he makes an incoherent screeching noise and runs away. There are two apprentices working on statues. Akatos, their taskmistress, won't allow them time to speak with you. And there's Akatos. There is a young Slith Zerakai here, exerting herself with a pick to knock chunks of stone off of the huge pillar of granite. She is very angry about something, and she is taking out her frustration on the stone. Bits of sharp stone fly out in all directions. One of them hits your cheek, leaving a nasty scratch. You clear your throat, and the Slith notices that you're there. She drops the picks and turns to you. I am Akatos. This is the statue works. We make statues here. What do you want? Tell me about the statues. Statues are important to us, Sliths. They are our art, our memory. We make them, then we destroy them and make more. We value them. Are all your statues of ancestors? Some, a few. Some are of ideal Sliths, the ones we want to be, and some have no meaning, are just there to be lovely. You see statues, we see many things. Why do you destroy the statues? Because we get tired of them and want more. Why else? Okay. Are you the master here? Yes, I am the one who directs and teaches the young Sliths the art, and shouts at them when they are stupid, which is often. Akatos has too much nervous energy to stay still while she speaks with you. She frequently attacks a rough edge on one of the statues with a chisel, or takes a moment to shout at an apprentice. You seem very angry. I am, though not at you. I have rage in my heart, rage for vengeance, vengeance I cannot have, vengeance on the one who killed my mate, who none will hunt. Who killed your mate? Human robber from Darman. Blames Sliths and Neffel for all the problems that have been had, and roams these caves with thugs. Murder. And of course he robs, too. He is a bad one, but not much worse than mad ones from Darman. Why won't anyone hunt him? The humans, they don't care about the killing of a Slith. And the Sliths, they don't want to hunt a human and get more anger. Oh, I am full of fury. Where is this bandit? Perhaps I might see him. I will tell you. He is called Mariotti, and he and his thugs hide in the ruins of Blask, or so I hear. Perhaps he hunts innocents in other lands now. Blask. Well, we'll be going there eventually. So I think we'll check out Darman first. Oh, there's actually an underground area to this place. Here's their temple. I suppose you can look inside. This is Pathas, the priest of Gnass. He is the oldest Slith you have seen in Gnass, maybe the oldest Slith in Avernum, probably the oldest person in the whole nation. He is so old that his scales have gone from green to gray. His body is weak, but his eyes are alert, and skeptical too. He will deal with outsiders, but is slow to trust them. He leans on his spear for support and nods to you in greeting. Hello, visitor. I am Pathas, for these many years, the priest, watcher, and guide of this town. Long have I aided those warriors who came to us in peace, and long have I helped fight off those who mean us ill. Can you assist me? Of course. Gnass is a refuge for those who fight for Avernum. Would you like to be healed or blessed? Can you heal me? Of course. Can you bless me? He waves at the stone basins by the south wall of the shrine. The fluid in there will give you a powerful blessing. They are there for those such as you who go off to fight a righteous battle. Drink from them slowly, though, and do not waste the magic. It takes a long time to fill them again. Tell me about Gnass. Gnass is an old settlement, almost as old as Avernum, and I was here at its founding and every year since. It was necessary then for us to stay together, as it was a dark time for the relations between my people and Avernum, and sadly those times may be returning again. Why were things so dark then? Because most of my kind in Avernum were savage, mindless warriors and eaters of intelligent flesh, led by a mad barbarian named Sisvis. Now, though, the mindless ones are almost gone, and the wise of us are still here. Why are relations so bad now? It pains me to think of it. Talk to the chief, he will tell you more. How old are you? Is that a polite question? I think not. At times, perhaps, but I was just curious. Pathos leans against his staff and watches you silently. He is not one for idle words or wasted breath. You notice that his robe is embroidered with lines of beautiful runes. It must be powerfully enchanted. Can you teach me any spells? Pathos shakes his head slowly. Perhaps you will have more luck with the High Priest in Darman. I hear that he is not entirely mad. Very well, then. And we won't drink from there. I mean, who knows? Let's see here. This is the hatchling nursery. Sorry about the sounds in the background, by the way. This is the hatchling nursery. A dozen infant sliths are playing and splashing in the long, shallow pools ringing the north side of the dome. They are watched by a lone slith matriarch. She is old and short, and she holds a long cavewood stick in her one hand. She seems worried about having an outsider in her nursery. I am brood watcher Ethath. I am busy watching all my little charges. You should not be in here. What do you want? This is where you raise the young sliths? Yes, and after they are hatched, they are watched and fed by me, until they reach the time of mind. Hatched? Slith Zerakai start as eggs? Yes, it is our way. The clutches of eggs are laid. Very few hatch. The sliths that hatch are brought to me to be protected until the time of mind. What is the time of mind? Our young have no thoughts, even less in their heads than small human children, and then overnight they develop their thoughts. It is a fast and beautiful thing, the time of mind, when they emerge and join the tribe. Do some never reach the time of mind? It is sad, but yes. Some sliths are ever simple. These sad ones are put to work in farms or orchards. We feed them and let them live their simple lives. How long does sliths stay here? From hatching to the time of mind is usually about 8 years. Slith Zerakai grow faster than humans, even faster even than the Nephilim. Only goblins grow to a dangerous age faster. Huh. Interesting. What is that stick for? Almost as if on cue, a hungry young slith attempts to bite her toe off. A sharp smack from the stick sends the creature scampering back to the water. Young sliths are reptiles. They have sharp fangs and little thought. I'll leave you alone then. That is good. We are protective of the young. Good day to you. Well, okay then. Well, there's the chieftain. Sitting cross-legged by this fire, you meet the current chieftain of Gnass. Slith chieftains do not serve for life. They are charged by the tribe according to the current needs. Appropriately, the current chief is a warrior, young and powerfully muscled. The two-tined spear laying across his lap is a magnificent weapon, carefully carved and probably powerfully enchanted. The pressures of the office are clearly weighing heavily on him. He looks quite upset, though, fortunately not at you. He looks up at you and nods. Welcome, traveler. I am Glesvis, honored chieftain of Gnass. The village of Gnass greets you in peace in these troubled times, times of great difficulty. Tell me of your troubles. We are hurt by all the things that hurt you. The bandits, the monsters, the loss of trade and sea travel, but we are also hurt lately by hatred and by betrayal. This is the wound that hurts most of all. You are hurt by loss of trade? Of course. We are not barbarians. We trade our crafts for goods. And the monsters in the water, they hurt us like they hurt the humans. Have you encountered many bandits? Yes. They come up and raid us because they think the humans will not act to stop them. And sadly, so far they are right. Fortunately, thus far we have killed most who have trifled with us. They think we are stupid. They underestimate us. Soon, if needed, we will put up their skulls on totems to warn others away. Yeah, that will not end well for anyone. Tell me more about the hatred you face. I had hoped you would ask. Since the Shades came, the people around us have been maddened with fear. The humans, their minds clouded. They doubt us and shun us and sometimes even attack us. We can defend ourselves, but we should not have to. We need a brave one, of status, to intervene on our behalf to one who can end this strife. I would be glad to help you, bless this. I am pleased to hear it. I do not expect success, but I am glad you could try. We asked Fort Emerald, but humans there are no use at all. There is one, I think, who could stop the attacks. It is the Mayor of Darman. Intercede with her on our behalf and ask her to help us. That is, I think, our best hope to end the fighting with no more bloodshed. I will do just that. That is a beautiful spear. Thank you. While I am the chief, I am honored to be allowed to use it. It is not ceremonial, it is deadly. How long have you been chieftain? I have borne this burden for several months now, since the Shade appeared in the city of Darman. It was then that Priest Pathas said that we needed a chieftain for war, not peace. It doesn't look like there are as many Slithzerakai here as usual. You see the truth. Many of the Sliths have fled. A few unlucky ones have died. Where did they flee to? Some left for other cities, but many did what is in our instinct when threats approach from outside. They fled to the lower tunnels, the dark, remote places where they are hard to find, where they can plan in peace. You mean this place where you were exiled from? I hope not. Some Slith were killed? Yes. It brings us great sadness and anger. They were killed by humans, vigilantes, driven mad by anger and fear and blaming us for the new troubles. The loss of peace between our people and Avernum is the thing that grieves us most, out of the many things that grieve us at the moment. Yes, that is very not good. Okay, what's this? Slithzerakai are excellent smiths. They make superb breastplates and wonderful pole weapons, especially the two-tined spears they traditionally favor. They have resistance to heat unknown in less hardy species. This smith, however, is plainly unhappy to see you. He says in broken speech, The chief gave word. Outsiders in peace to be dealt with. I Shath, I honor Slith, buy and sell, but I do not with happy. Let me see what you have for sale. All spears and a couple shields, nothing we need. I'd like to sell something. Well, not much, but some things. Why are you so angry with outsiders? Because in best times they hate us, and now they hate us more. Attack, hunt, kill. Who was killed? Talk Actitos. She has lost pain at you. I am not like that. All are like that. Just takes time. How can I prove you mean no harm? I want nothing of you. I just work. Others here. Others need proving. Okay then. And nothing in here. Alright, let's see if we can take a look at what's underneath them. Alright, let's take a look. That's just water. Why do I have the feeling this is going to be their larder? Oh! Guardian Hellhound. Well, let's see what we can do. And I was wrong, it's not their larder. Almost got this thing, though. There we go. Not bad. Let's see. Spear, lance. Excuse me. Or spear. Excuse me again. 9 to 36 damage, plus 8 fire resistance, plus 5 hit chance. Not as good as a cryo spear. We'll sell it. Ooh, another knowledge brew. Excellent. Alright, let's sell this. And I think that's probably going to be the end of this episode. Yes, that'll work best. Next episode, while we could take a look at Blosk, I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of quests there. So instead, next episode, we are going to take a look at Darman. Oh boy, Darman. Sounds like it is not in good shape. Lot of anger. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44. That is Nova, Lyra, and John, and Pyrrha. This has been an Avernum 4 Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.